Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. We're tired. I'm tired.
She's tired.
I'm exhausted.
I was tired, but I got to go and now I'm good to go.
But we've been out on our property for a couple hours now. And he's gotten a lot of work done with Uber.
And my back, I'm carrying concrete and things.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, those big concrete bags.
I was carrying a baby for a long time.
Well, I trump you because he's how many pounds?
Like 35.
Yeah, one of those concrete bags
maybe 30.
wet it's 80 pounds without being wet. So it's about 120 pounds.
That was rough.
And I carried 5 of them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, I'm downhill, uphill, walking around trying to show y'all.
You sounded like the stories I told you when you was a kid. I used to walk uphill both ways through the snow just to find my way home.
Oh yeah. But it's been a morning. My voice is weird, I've noticed. But he's like, thank God, maybe she'll stop talking. The car's shaking a little bit. It's just because my phone's not actually mounted very well.
That and it's an iPhone and they're no good and their stability is horrible.
Yeah, he's over me having this phone. But I'm considering making the switch to Android, and I've hated Android my whole life. I have always had iPhones, literally. Yeah. I think that was like my first actual true phone was an iPhone 3 or something like that. But a lot of y'all have been asking for a layout of the property, and I took y'all on a little tour that you just seen. Or you're about to see. I don't know where I'm gonna put this clip in, but I'm taking y'all on a tour of kind of how the property lays out and what the plans are.
We can give them an overhead view map.
Yeah, we can.
And you can put some lines on it.
I can do that for you guys so that y'all can kind of get a better visual, because right now it's all woods. You're just staring at woods.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Can I spill some beans?
Of course. I'm all about telling secrets to them.
Okay, guys. We have booked not only a skid steer with a brush cutter on it, but we actually booked somebody to run it.
We did.
We actually found somebody that can do it sooner than me being able to rent one, because the only one in the area that's rentable is rented out for now. And we actually found somebody that will actually do it and use his equipment for the same price.
Same price.
Hooking me up, giving me a good deal. I'll definitely be probably using him in the future for other things because he's got a lot of equipment.
And we just passed by him. He couldn't find him on Google, and it's somebody that we passed by to get to our house.
Yeah, he's probably only about 30 minutes away from here.
He's 27 minutes actually.
27?
Yes.
Yeah,
I tell you, I look into things like that.
He's right down the street.
Do you see that? Is that? Yeah. What is that? That's not a rabbit.
Rather, that was a bobcat. That looked more like a bobcat.
We just saw a baby bobcat at that.
Bobcats ain't that big.
They aren't?
No.
That was small. It looked like a rabbit, but it definitely wasn't a rabbit.
No, it was too big to be a rabbit. Yeah, that was cool.
That was neat. I don't want to see a bear, but our first little animal. I mean, we saw a deer this morning.
Yes, we did.
We did see a deer.
Starting to see nature.
I know, that's so exciting.
But yes, we got him coming out here within the next 2 weeks, and we're going to start on Destiny's property because that's the biggest concern. And then I have 2 spots up there at my house that is my biggest concerns. And then we're going to try to get as much of the property done as possible in the time frame that he's willing to do. And what we'd really like to do is, after we get our 2 most needed spots, we'd like to go all the way down the fence line.
Yes.
That way we can do fencing and stuff like that and kind of keep it maintained until we're ready to do fencing. But I'd like to clear out some of the center so I can actually see my daughter's house from on top of the mountain. Right now I can't see her properly. I'm like, hey, come on up here for dinner.
Yeah, I already done told him. I was like, we need a side-by-side because that is a steep driveway.
Well, it's a mountain.
Yeah, it's legitimately a mountain.
I'm literally on top of a mountain.
So. Yeah, so I'm hiking mountains over here.
In the future, probably use this guy. My plan is to do a switchback up the mountain, so it's not as steep. It'll be longer, but it won't be as steep. It'll be a good walking trail for you.
Yes, I would like something like that. Then I wouldn't have to worry about trying to come walk these trails alone. Because a lot of y'all are saying, who knows what's out here, and y'all are right. Who
That's
knows?
okay, guys. I'm gonna get her set up here in the near future with some lessons from old pops about safety of certain things and how to use certain things and all of that,
So I'll be protected.
so she can protect herself when I'm not here or
Yes.
she's not with me.
And yes, it's
She left the coop a little sooner than I could teach her that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
She's
and
hard-headed.
and I've genuinely always been like,
Oh, two more.
it doesn't switch.
Yeah, we can't switch because we're on an iPhone, guys. If we was on an Android, you would have just seen those two deer jump.
And a bobcat. That's crazy.
Yep. Well, you know.
Yeah, iPhones don't switch over.
Yeah, which makes absolutely no sense, by the way.
I am working on getting a GoPro. I want one so bad because everything that y'all see is filmed strictly off my phone.
And it doesn't have the best camera.
And it doesn't have the best camera. It also deletes footage sometimes.
And don't have the best audio.
Does not have the best audio at all. So I am I am counting my pennies, and I have money set aside because I really want to save for a GoPro.
A GoPro or a DJI action camera.
That's what he has, and that's what
I have both. And in my opinion, the DJI Action Pro is cheaper than the GoPros, and I feel like the quality and sound and color and all that is right there, if not better. So I'm actually gearing her towards going that direction, because when my last GoPro goes, I'm probably going to go solely that direction, more than likely.
So my goal is to save money the next 2-3 months, and hopefully within 3 months, the start of August, I have one. That's the plan. So, because I'm tired of my iPhone.
Yeah. Ain't too. Never know. I might pass down my phone to her whenever I get another phone.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do when she was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'd get a phone, and then she'd get my old phone. But my old phone was always a newer phone than her friends had.
And
So-
and then Levi would get his mom's phone, like whenever it passed down.
And she kept hers a lot longer than I did. I was in IT, so I always had the latest and greatest.
Yeah, and he always had Androids, and Mom always had Apple.
Now, I went through an iPhone stage just for y'all. Just for the FaceTime. That was back before video chatting was everywhere.
Yeah.
But
I
then
think I
once the
remember you
Note
having
came
iPhone.
out, I went back to Android.
Yeah.
And I was Android for a while until that Note came out that was catching on fire. And then I went back to iPhone for a little while.
You said, not me.
Well, because they didn't have no phones. I really like the Notes, just like now I like the Ultra series. If I don't like the series, not all Androids are great. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
And I think I've had like really bad $40 Androids in between because
you get what you pay for.
I never had insurance on any of my iPhones until now, and
That's because your daddy pays for it.
yeah, but I make sure I keep insurance
Because
on this
you,
phone.
boy, look at here, and the phone's like,
I changed my number, so we did say something on the live. I used to have a really, really bad habit of getting aggravated when too many people had my phone number, or if just people wouldn't leave me alone. I used to just change, I would change my number so much that it drove my dad insane. It
well,
drove
that,
my
and
grandma.
also she had a bad habit of not paying her bill. That's part of it, too.
I would tell people, I'd be like, why do I need a phone? I was a stay-at-home mom. I was in Wi-Fi literally 90% of the time. I just didn't see the purpose of keeping my phone on when I was paying a Wi-Fi bill anyways. So, and I never left the house. And he's like, you can't do that. He's like, that doesn't make no sense. So
Well, basically, I never got to talk to my grandbabies. And that's not okay. So I fixed that problem.
yeah, so now I'm on his phone plan. So
And you know what? I've had the same phone number for 20 years. years.
Yeah, he won't let me change the phone number. I done tried to one time, and he's like, no. He's like, there's something called a block button.
Yeah, a block button, and it's time to start adulting and actually keep a number for longer than 6 months.
Yeah, because I would keep phones, guys. Like, I wouldn't break phones or nothing like that. But in the instance my phone breaks, I wouldn't have insurance, and I would just go get a bad Android that was like $40 until I saved enough for a new iPhone or something. So, yeah, he was over that. He was like, no.
Fun fact, I actually got both my kids on my phone plan.
Yes.
And
I just came on his
she
phone
just
plan, literally.
Levi's always been on my phone plan.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just hoping, you know, things like that, when it's time to make a decision, do I go in a nursing home or not? I'm hoping they look at it and be like, you know, Dad always looked out.
Yeah.
Let's look out for him, and let's not put him in there where everybody's peeing in bed.
And I worked in nursing homes, and I've been doing this for 7 years now, and I will not put my grandparents in a nursing home. I will not put my dad in a nursing home. There is people that are good in nursing homes. There's some great staff, but nursing homes are not, I feel like that does not enchant quality of life unless you are like in a really nice
I promise you it don't enchant quality of life for me. You lock me in basically a room, yeah, that's no life I want to live. Just take me out somewhere like this and let me go. Just release me back to nature.
I think anybody who has the capabilities of being able to be home and have nurses that come to the house is the best thing you can do.
I get to a point I can't take care of myself. Just take me out in the woods like a raccoon and release me.
Whatever. I've already been doing this for 7 years with home health. He will be okay in 30 years. I'll have 37 years of experience.
Just release me.
No.
I'll go off into the woods, and who knows, you might see me 10 years later looking like Tarzan coming out the woods.
It's crazy he said that, because growing up, it used to be throw me off a boat, and I said I cannot do that to you.
No, what I actually said, guys, was if it ever gets to a point I can't wipe my own booyaka, then take me fishing, deep sea fishing. That's my favorite type of fishing. Just push me out the back of the boat.
I was like, do you understand that's murder? He's like, not if I want it.
But with my daughter, I said, now let me clarify. Because, you know, I got life insurance. So I was like, if I'm
not even the beneficiary on it.
I was like, if I'm going to be able to wipe my butt again, do not take me fishing. That's only if it gets to a point I can never wipe my butt again. If there's 3 months down the road I'll be able to wipe again, please do not take me fishing, please.
Yeah, no, my grandparents, ain't nobody going in a nursing home. I'll be sure of it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm telling you, I'll be miserable. I'll be miserable. I've made it very clear to my kids, do not put me in a nursing home, because I promise you I'm gonna haunt you forever.
And I did the sacrifice and went and learned proper care and did everything and did a little bit of nursing school and did this and did that. So yeah. I prepared myself.
It's because you're scared of being haunted.
Yeah, I don't do all that.
I'm gonna haunt y'all. There would never be no peaceful sleep.
You said there will never be no peaceful sleep. If you put me
in a nursing home and I pass away in there, I'm telling you.
It'll be okay. I got him. But we're actually on our way to go eat lunch right now.
We're going down our dirt road.
Yeah, our dirt road. I know it seems really rough right now, but it's not. It's not
the
rough.
phone.
It's the phone. It's not the dirt road.
There's a couple little potholes here and there.
But that's fixable.
But I plan on fixing that if the state don't fix it. The state's supposed to take care of it. I heard some dump trucks in the distance up on top of the mountain today. So hopefully they're working on it out here somewhere. But if not, then it's something that I can just take like a little load of shale and just scoop it out in the buckets like you see them filling potholes in the city. I can do it out here because there's probably 15 total, and they're not big. They're like that big.
There's one that I hit pretty good.
There's one that'll take your neck loose.
Yeah.
It's not big, it's deep.
Yeah, and that's what I was like, oh God, bought about my
So
car.
you hit it hard. I kinked my neck one day for about 24 hours because of that one.
We're coming out of the driveway he always misses.
Yeah.
But and he's talking about what red tree. So there's a red tree somewhere around this area that's a landmark for me.
I still don't see it. We're on the highway now. I got to put my seatbelt on.
Yeah, mine's been on. But we're going to eat. Do you see that red tree? That's the red tree.
That's a quarter-mile away. That ain't no landmark.
That is a landmark because I know that that's my last actual huge turn, and then the next swerval turn is I don't need to go through the next swerval turn. I need
Swerval. That's a new word today, guys. We're swerving in the mountains.
You'll see the red tree in the background. It's so beautiful. It's so vibrant.
We would be able to flip it around if it wasn't on an iPhone, but
it is what it is.
Yeah.
But we're going to eat right now. We're actually going to go try a restaurant that just opened up.
We're going to swerval on down the mountain. And we're going to go get some groceries.
But we're going to go eat lunch, and then we're going to come back, and I am going to clean up around the house, try to get it where all the trash. I'm not lifting no concrete. He done did that.
I already did all that.
Yeah, so I'm just going to, look at that old truck. So, oh, there's motorcycle people.
I can't wait to be one of them.
So I'm going to clean up around the property, and then I'm going to show you more in depth what his property is looking like. So
Just can't show you what I'm working on.
I'm just not going to show you what he's working on, but I am going to show you around, and because y'all have had so many questions about these neighbors, I'm going to kind of show you the distance between, and he can build a fence if it ever becomes a problem. He can build a fence, but these people I don't think are projected to move out here.
For a while.
For
and
years.
They seem like really cool people.
Really cool people. We have their phone numbers. I was just texting the wife this morning.
Yeah, so I don't see it being much of an issue.
No, they got grandkids, and that's actually really exciting because they all fit the age range pretty good for all three of my
they're
kids.
Basically the same age.
Literally.
Their grandkids are the same age as my grandkids. So.
There's the youngest that's Lawson's is only 7 months older than Lawson. They're already walking and stuff. At that view.
It's almost as pretty as you, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my dad was like, we're going to call this weight loss, what did you say? Fitness mountain. Because I am constantly, I love it. I love their view. They need to cut that tree down now. But I'm telling y'all guys, I eat healthier. It's been a mission. And he's like, I can see that you are losing weight. But I was out of breath coming back up that mountain with that baby. It was bad.
I'm gaining weight. I don't get it.
He's gained 15 pounds. That's because he doesn't eat like me, and he won't eat my homemade food. The preservatives are getting to him. Gaining that weight.
Yeah, preservative. And I'm very active.
Yeah, but you can't. It doesn't matter how active you are if you're sitting there eating bad. Yeah, it does,
because if I wasn't active, I'd be 500 pounds.
Well, yes, but if you're still eating bad, you're still gonna go the opposite direction than what you want. So, but I think eat
I need
good.
A prophylactic.
I think I just need to work out.
I think I just need to poop.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think he needs to stop eating nasty foods. Bioengineered preservatives. Fried foods, bad for you. But, and I even told...
I think I look so young. It's the preservatives.
Maybe. I even told him, that's a big rain cloud. I even told him, I was like, I don't even keep no unhealthy food in my house at all, so I'm not tempted. If I'm going to binge eat, I'm going to binge eat strawberries and carrots. So, but we're going to go try out this restaurant. I might record a little bit in there, and then we're going to come back out to the mountain. And
late night.
Yeah, it's going to be a late night. Mark and Darby are picking Brinley up from school, and tomorrow makes the start of their new week for them, so y'all won't see Brinley really much.
Well, we're here Monday through Friday from
So we're back at my dad's house. I'm gonna go ahead and go around the whole area and start cleaning and picking up all the trash. Can't show you what he's doing. It's looking so much better. Guys, you're gonna hear my dad's tractor in the back, and I'm kind of losing my voice, so I'm gonna try to talk up as much as I can. But I went ahead and finished getting all the trash around his property done, and I'm actually going to ask how much I can show you guys, because I do want to give you a tour of up here, kind of what our plans are for the layout, like all of y'all's questions are. But I'm gonna show you what I accomplished. So the blue stuff is literally shredded. That can be a Brindley job. But all of his tin is over there. I gotta pick up under the house, and that is basically it. Show you this side. All cleaned up. So guys, that's roughly how far. It's really, they're right there. So the end of his house is right here. That's where the neighbors are. So yes, it's in close proximity, but they could literally both put a gate from tree to tree right there, won't even see each other. But guys, their view is immaculate. I love it, honestly. But as you can see, it's all cleared. See? It is looking good. I can't show you what he's over there working on right now, unfortunately, guys, but let's go back this way. So He is gonna clear along that line. He is gonna take down the tops of that tree so he can see the whole mountain view over there. It's amazing. And there's a spot that I feel like they should have actually built this house instead of right there back to back with the neighbor. I'm gonna show you probably my favorite spot, and I wish I could build over there, to be honest with you guys, but me and my dad don't want to be that close. Tree line done. That was bad. I don't know if these people just threw trash on the ground or what their MO was, but look how many blackberries are gonna be out. It's amazing. So you can kind of see where it starts to go downhill. That's what I don't like about my dad's property. It's a lot of downhill, but he has plenty of space over there. This is where his camper is about to be. But personally, I would have built right there because, guys, he take down the trees right there because that's part of my property over there. He took down those trees right there. Look at that. Take down the trees over there. This would have been his view. It's amazing. I don't know if you can see it, but there's more mountains off into the distance. Literally looks like a screensaver from back in the day. But I'm gonna show you what I mean. Let's go down here. This area was not treated for ticks, so let's be careful. You see how it just drops down? It's like that on that side going towards my property. Hey friends, say hello. I'm trying to watch where I sit because it's kind of steep. So a lot of y'all have been asking for the layout of the new property between my dad and me. Having fun. So I'm gonna kind of walk y'all through the layout. So right now we're walking down my dad's driveway. This is so steep. Okay, I'm gonna turn you around and kind of show you what I see walking down. Oops, sorry. Okay. Baby wearing the baby. So these are the views that I see. Oh my goodness. What do you think so far, bud? So, you scared? So obviously my dad's driveway has a lot of work that needs to be done. So down there is where I live. Up there is my dad's property. That driveway is the neighbor's driveway. Oh goodness. I see. Okay, it's much easier to walk now. So I've had a few questions if I also have those mountain views. I do not. My views are the wilderness, but there's a better idea. So all of this down is my dad's property. And then we're getting down. So in between our acreage is actually communal property. It's properties that we're sharing together. We'll get more into that. Okay, so here's another little update. So this side of the road over here is owned by the people that live behind my dad. So that is their side. This is mine and my dad's side. So over in this area is all split communal, I think, property. Hey, Bubba. Okay, so I'm gonna take you to what we just cleared and then go from there. Okay, so we are at the front of what our driveway is. This is a shared driveway. Quite a few people asked. This over here from that pole all the way up is my property. So yes, there is a road that splits it. This side over is for our neighbor's property. Down there is more different driveways for other families. But this is our neighbor's property that live up there behind my dad. And then all over here is mine. So I'm not building on this side, I'm building on this side. This side is where my gardens and my chicken coops and all of my things are gonna be. As far as down there by the gate, that is my gate. It's on my property. It just keeps our property lines separated, basically. It's what you would call an easement into the next property. I don't know if they ever come through, but if they do, I cannot deny access or block it up like that. So that's why it's the way that it is. So right in there is where he started to clear. So we are getting estimates on having a forestry mulcher, I believe that's what it's called, coming out here to help with the clearing. I've seen a ton of comments about that. Do y'all hear the birds? They're amazing. Tree that we were talking about. But we got a lot. This was all woods. So we're thinking about putting my camper somewhere in there, at least in the little flat part, so that I'm away from the road. A little secluded. You hear that? So I'm not going to go all the way back there, but basically all the way back there is where it loops out by that gate. And we're going to square this off. Okay, once we come out of that part, that's like basically my driveway, you would think. We're back out to the main road. And then over here, you're gonna see where it starts to incline. Where it starts to incline in this area, that is gonna be where the animals are. And as you further get up, most of this is going to be cleared out, guys. The more that you go up, that's where my dad's shop and all his tools and tractors and all his fun things will be. So, a little better overview.